Hi, this is Marty with your word of encouragement. I want to talk to you today about a word that's a little scary for some of us, deliverance. It's something that Jesus did when he walked the earth. There were so many people who were sick and who were suffering. They had demonic, oppressive spirits, and some of them were just so ill. And when they found out that Jesus cared about them and loved them and that he could heal, he was just inundated with crowds of people who wanted to be set free. You don't really see that kind of work going on much today because deliverance has really taken on a concept that's a little scary. Sounds like it's going to be this big, ugly fight between God and the devil. And I know it can seem that way, but do you know that God is still in the business of deliverance? Many times we don't see deliverance in our lives because we've not asked God for deliverance. Many times we don't see it because we think that we deserve what's happening to us. Many times we don't see it because we're not willing to admit that we're wrong and that the very sin that we've allowed in our lives is the problem. That means that we would have to deal with it. In 2 Chronicles 12:7 it says, "When the Lord saw that they humbled themselves, this word of the Lord came to Shemaiah, who was the prophet back then. He said, 'Since they've humbled themselves, I will not destroy them, but will soon give them deliverance. My wrath will not be poured out on them.'" That is wonderful news for those of us who want to see God move and work in their lives. In Philippians 1:19 it says, "For your prayers and God's provision of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, what has happened to me will turn out for my deliverance." Do you know that the things that we deal with that draw us closer to God are a huge blessing for us? Anything that gets us closer to God is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Don't forget that God still delivers His people. In Psalms 32:7 it says, "God, you are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble, and you will surround me with songs of deliverance." If I didn't believe this, I couldn't do half of the ministry that I do. I work with guys who have done some horrible, horrible things, and they believe that they will never ever be delivered or set free from those things. And that's wrong. To say that is to say what Jesus does is not real and doesn't work. And none of us can say that. I pray that whatever you're bound with, whatever you feel like is causing you to not live the life of freedom that God would have for you, that you would look to Him and that you would see His hand deliver you. I have lots of events going on. In fact, there's too many to mention. You're going to have to go to the website to get it at martymartinministries.org. But I hope to see you soon. And I'm praying for you. Believe God to deliver you.